What's up, Better Agency family? Nicholas Harris here, and this is our newest feature release and updates for Better Agency, June 29th, 2021. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice is that this video might be a little longer than normal videos, and that's because this feature release is beefy. It's chunky, top to bottom, left to right. It's got a lot of new stuff, and we need to spend a little bit of time going over them so that you can utilize them in the application. These are features that people have been asking us for, wanting us to put inside a Better Agency, and we've been able to accomplish a lot of that in this feature release. So if there's anything that you really want to dive into, down below in the description, I'm going to put kind of the time marks as to where I start talking about stuff. You can kind of navigate to those, but I would encourage you to watch this video from front to back so you can really understand what it is that's happening inside of your application. But without further ado, drum roll please. It's just me doing a drum roll. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about some of the new navigation features inside of Better Agency. The first enhancement I wanna draw your attention to is the ability to search in the contact record. Now, previously in Better Agency, we had all these drop-down filters up top on the contact list, and it was sort of a convoluted mess. We've simplified it, we've added some enhancements, and we've created new search filters. So if you select search filter, you can specify by contact type, contact status, owner, tags, date, lead source, carrier, and policy type. If we work our way back, I can choose multiline and I can select everybody or filter everybody that has a particular line of business but doesn't have any other type of business. So if I want to show auto no home, I could apply those filters, and I can also, if you remember from previous updates, you can select all of these and you can add them to a campaign by using the mass action button. I can add tags, start campaigns, I can assign owners, reassign opportunities, I can reassign claims, anything that I want to do. I can create tasks, export data, or I can delete and archive. So the ability to search and filter is very, it's an enhancement that we've wanted to add to that. Also, you can do other types of things. So if you want to specify everybody that is with a particular carrier, maybe everybody who is with Farmers or Infinity or Liberty Mutual or Mercury, you can do that. Where this becomes great in practice is that if there's a carrier that has the need to have a book roll done or is going insolvent, you can add them to the insolvency campaign. You can add them to the book roll campaign. You can add them in mass action, and the search filters allow you to do that. Another feature that a lot of Better Agency users have been asking us for is the ability to merge contacts inside a Better Agency. This happens when your AMS data has multiple records or duplicates, and that information gets brought into Better Agency as a duplicate. So we've created the ability to merge those together. So if I want to do a search for myself, I can see multiple records. What I can do is I can keep all of them, or I can merge them all together. So if I select them all and I create actions, I can select merge contacts. It's going to ask me which contact do I want to keep. And the good thing about this is it's going to bring all the information from the others into one contact record. So as you can see here, there are multiple phone numbers. What this is going to do, it's going to add these phone numbers as secondary numbers or secondary emails to one client file. So I'm going to specify that I want to keep this one alone, and I'm going to hit merge. Now, when I go back to the contact list, and before we do that, you can see here, it's brought over all the information that was in the other tabs. And it's brought them over as primary or secondary numbers. If I go over to the contact list and I do another search, it's gonna show me one contact for myself with all that information merged over. One more note on the merge feature: if you go into that contact and you go into notes, you'll be able to see an automatic note that's created that shows you all the information that was merged to it and when it was all done. So you'll be able to see which contacts were merged and when that was completed inside a Better Agency. The next enhancement has to do with our task list. So in the task list, not only will you see your post-binding requirements that are due for every single policy, but you'll also be able to get a status on all the other tasks. If something has been completed, it will show 100% complete, and it will have a red line through it. So this UI update will kind of show you easily where things are at and what tasks need to be done. If I were to click into this one, I can see that this is only 67% complete, and I can see what else needs to be done on this task for it to be 100%. Another enhancement is your ability to add different file formats to the attachments in a contact record, namely around audio files. So if you're recording phone calls or Zoom calls or anything like that, and you want to attach those to Better Agency, our system now supports MP3 and WAV files, as well as Outlook export files for the contact record. So anything that you're doing in Outlook, or you're doing it on your VoIP, or you're doing it in audio or Zoom or wherever you're doing it, you can attach that to the customer record inside of Better Agency. There's a new enhancement around the campaigns in Better Agency that allow you to start a win-back campaign immediately after importing a contact list out of your previous CRM or your agency management system. This is perfect for any agency that has a list of previous clients that have left the agency and they want to start a win-back campaign in bulk. Simply import your list, specify that these are inactive clients, map your fields accordingly, and on the next page, you're going to select this box that launches the win-back campaigns to those contacts. This will initiate all the text messages, emails, and tasks for you or your producers to follow up on. We touched on it in the beginning of this video, but one of the new enhancements is your ability to start campaigns from the contact list or really anywhere inside the application. In the contact list, if I click Search Filter, I can specify which contacts I want to see by all these different filters. So if I want to see everybody who has a particular carrier, I can then apply that filter and I can see every single contact in my record who has that carrier, and then I can add them to any campaign that I want to. So if a carrier increases their rates by a significant amount, or they leave your state, they go insolvent, or there's any particular reason that you need to start a campaign to all of them, you can do that inside of the contact list and you can add them to those campaigns. You simply select your campaign and you are good to go. And that's how you're going to be able to start new campaigns anywhere from the contact list. The last enhancement that I want to bring to your attention surrounds our rewrite reporting inside of Better Agency. From your sales report, you're going to click on Rewrite Report, and down below, you're going to see a list of policies that the system recognizes as possible rewrites, or it wants you to confirm that they are canceled. So if you see any of these and you say, yes, I've rewritten that policy, you can select Rewrite, and the system is going to specify that for reporting purposes as a rewrite. You'll see down below all the policies that have been rewritten and the premium and the difference in premium. Every 2 weeks, we're releasing new features and updates inside of Better Agency. These features and updates are things that you as a user are telling us that you want and that you need inside of your application to make your workflow better. They're enhancements to current features and the development so that you can have a greater grasp on the system so that it can work deeper inside of your agency and its processes. So when we're fixing any bugs or glitches that we've encountered in development, we're trying to create the system that independent insurance agents want and need to grow their agency. Every 2 weeks, we're releasing these features, and we would be honored if you would tell us how we can help grow your agency, what you need Better Agency to do. If you're a user of Better Agency, hop over to our user group, connect with our product team. We'd be happy to hear about what you're doing and what you need, and we can try to figure out a way to make it work inside of your application. Check back again in 2 weeks for the next round of features and updates inside of Better Agency.